What's going on here? What's going on for my Leos? Leos, what's up, baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Y'all know what time it is. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Let's see what's going on for my Leos. What's up, baby? Ooh, that's a whole lot of mess going on. God damn. Y'all got a whole lot of shit. Okay, we got self-indulgence here. We got self-worth, value, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation here. You may need to light some white candles. Okay, I'm getting that. And we got backstabbing here. Ooh, okay. Heartbroken, pain, separation and loss, deception, lies, shock and attack. We got the dragonfly, okay? And that's lighthearted, in the doubt, finding out and change, things coming to light. So this is self-explanatory right here, okay? You see what's going on. You're learning to heal. I feel like you're learning to appreciate yourself and value you. I feel like you're in a place right now where I feel like you're healing. Is what I feel like you're doing. Focusing on yourself, appreciating you, doing the shadow work on yourself, healing the parts in you that needs to be healed. Appreciating yourself, self-appreciation. If nobody else don't appreciate you, you appreciate you. Okay? I feel like you're healing from all the betraying and backstabbing that people have done. You're healing from all the heartbreak and disappointments and losses you took. You know what I'm saying? But understand that your losses are going to be, your gains are going to be bigger than your losses. Okay? We all take L's in life. That's just life. Okay? But it's all about how you bounce back from that. It's all about how you choose to go about it. You can choose to sit and soak in your sorrow, or you can get up and do something about it. Okay, you can't dwell in the same place forever. I do feel like there's something coming to light. There's something that's being exposed to you or revealed to you that's going to be very hurtful to you. Okay, so there is something that's coming to light. Okay, and with poker face here, see, somebody is trying to keep on a poker face around you. They're trying to like keep up a front, keep on the mask. You know what I'm saying? But knowing what they done to you the whole time. This could also be you acting like something that's not bothering you, but it actually is in our reality. Okay? Even though somebody betrayed you and somebody hurt you, you got on your poker face. You're not giving them the satisfaction, okay, of crying or breaking down in front of their ass. Although it may hurt you very badly. But you're keeping on your poker face. You know what I'm saying? You're on your A game. Somebody also could play cards. Okay, I feel like you have got into relationships that were very karmic. These were karmic relationships that were meant to teach you a lesson, something from you to learn from, to make you stronger, to evolve you, for you to grow. Okay, we got resentments and triggers, perception, intensity, and letting go, turmoil, and fleeting here. So these were people who were very selfish, very greedy, people who wanted to take advantage of you. Okay, so you were dealing with people who didn't appreciate your worth, people who didn't see your value, people who didn't give a fuck about you. They just wanted to take, use, or gain something from you. These were karmic relationships here. These relationships to teach you about self-love, how to love yourself, how to care about you. Okay? How to put you first for once. Yeah, and we got separation here. Yeah. These are people that, although you had to walk away from, although you had to separate from, it doesn't mean that the separation did not hurt. It doesn't mean that the pain did not hurt. You know what I'm saying? You still was hurt. Because these are people that you could have once cared for, or you once loved, but you had to separate from. You could have even missed these with sadness, bitterness, missing you, thinking about you, uncertain future. Okay? Now you're in separation from people God has separated you from people who have betrayed you. These people have been removed from your life. Because, see, God was in rooms that you weren't in and heard things that you did not hear. He saw things that you did not see. Okay? And we got ascending. I told you, this situation was only meant for you to ascend. But see, the situation that, once it's come to light, it's going to help you ascend. It's going to help you grow from this situation. You're going to expand. You're going to grow. We have ascending here, learning and expansion, transcending, preparing for union, new phase. See, once this come to light, it's going to help. It's going to help you put somebody or something in the past and finally move forward to a new phase in your life. Because you're only going to learn from this situation. You're going to grow from this situation, and you're going to become a better you after this situation here. That's what I'm getting here. What's going on here? Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Okay, so many. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. We got wedding rings in the reverse. Union and marriage, soul connection, everlasting love, devotion. Yeah, I feel like you don't even look at somebody the same no more. There's somebody you could have once saw your life with, you saw marriage with, you saw your whole life, building a family, everything, but you don't even look at this person the same. A number 10 is in this car. I'm getting like a cycle is over here. And you're focused on being more grounded, your stability, your security here. Okay, growth and endurance. Yeah, because you realize somebody is just a snake. They can't be trusted. Okay. Unfortunately, that's how people is in this world. You will always have people like that. That's like a sleazy car salesman. Is going to try to sell you a fucking lemon. You got people that, unfortunately, they're like that in life. They're conscious. They don't have a conscience. They don't have a heart. You know what I'm saying? They can just use and fuck over people and feel no type of way about it, unfortunately. That's just what it is. So we got expectation here, okay? Let's see what's going on. I just need one. So we got change, yeah. I feel like when you find out, I told you that 9s, they represent completions. I told you, I feel like once you find out about this backstabbing, this betrayal, I feel like it's going to bring about some sort of change. I feel like things are going to change. It's going to bring about some sort of change. I feel like that may be the something that cause you to even relocate. You may even move to a whole nother state, just relocate and start fresh. It's like you're going to start all over. Because you see how this person got the car and the luggage here? I feel like the car and the luggage is packed up. It's like that's going to be the final straw for you to finally pack your bags and walk away from a situation and just leave something behind. Somebody could stay in a townhome or a condo. Okay. But I feel like something's going to be that final straw here. Yeah, I'm telling you. You're going to finally, you're going from the 9 to the 10. I'm telling you. Something is just done and over with. Okay? I feel like you're going to get on that plane, that train, or get in your car, and you're just going to finally, yeah, move forward. Okay? Let me karmic relationship. Yeah. Yeah, I'm telling you, it was in a karmic contract. The 3, it's like the 3 of Pentacles, occupation here. There was a karmic contract here. Okay, what's going on here? Anyway, I feel like this is even you separating from a dead-end job, like a job they don't want to pay you what you're worth. You're very much of an asset. You know, you have a lot of skills, a lot of knowledge, and I feel like you're getting severed from ties that are preventing you from growing. There's no growth here. You may be offered a job where you have to relocate, or you may have to travel at a distance. Okay. What's going on here? Yo, ooh. Yeah, so with the 7 of Wands that popped out, this is your protection. So if somebody rejected you or something seemed like it was blocked between you and another person, this was your protection here. You were separated from somebody because somebody was a snake to you. They were a foe to you in your life. So God protected you from this, okay? Something was protection. Okay? So that's why you and the person cut ties. I told you this. I can't make, look at a 5 of Swords wanting to come out. Yep. You were separated from somebody who, yeah, I'm saying, see how this, look how the 7 of Swords, I mean the 7 of Wands is standing up to the, yeah, so you were being protected from somebody that was very malicious, somebody who was very manipulative, very jealous, somebody who wanted to win at all costs. This was somebody who did not have your best interest at heart. This was definitely a snake in your life, somebody who wanted to cause you harm or damage in some way, or hurt or pain. You were pulled away from this person. It was for your protection. Okay, we got the Knight of Wands here. Okay, there's travel on the horizon for you. Okay, I definitely feel like you're on a spiritual journey. You're ascending. Okay, I definitely feel like there's travel here on the horizon for you here. Yeah, I feel like you're ascending above the bullshit. I do feel like there is a player or somebody who is a hoe that want to come towards you. But like I said, this person is being blocked from your energy here. If this is somebody you haven't physically blocked, like far as on your phone or from your social media, this person is being blocked by spirit. Okay? Because this is somebody who wants to come in and just play games with you and play mind games. Okay? And I feel like spirit you have ascended above the BS. You're not finna compete for nobody's love. You're not finna compete for nobody's time, nobody's attention, because you're worth more than that with self-worth and value, time to heal, shadow work, and self-appreciation. You're not in the business of trying to hold on to bitches or hoes or niggas that don't want to be kept. If a motherfucker want to roam, you're going to let that motherfucker roam free. That's what time it is. Because you've ascended above the bullshit. You're not in a place in your life where you got time for drama. You're not finna be calling somebody's phone and say, hey man, you sleeping with my wife? Hey man, you sleeping with my husband? Hey, you sleeping with my girlfriend? You sleeping with my boyfriend? You're not in the business of doing that. You're above the drama. You're not busting out car windows, flattening tires, or pulling up at somebody's house. You ain't doing none of that shit. Okay? You ain't finding behind no pussy. You ain't finding behind no dick. No, that's not what you're doing. You're not in the business of trying to hold on to somebody that wants to roam the streets, whether male or female. Okay? You gonna leave that hoe to the streets, or you gonna leave that ninja for the community. That's just how it's gonna go. That's not what you own. With the Star card here, I do feel like something could have hurt you. And you have on a poker face. You standing 10 toes. But you are in the process, or you're currently healing with the Star here. Because it's somebody you had a lot of hope, faith in, a lot of hope in. You thought that you and this person would be something. Okay? Get to a place. And unfortunately, yeah, you thought this was your wish fulfillment with the 9 of Cups. Somebody... You feel like this is something you prayed for. You feel like this was somebody you wished for. You thought that somebody was your wish fulfillment. You thought that somebody was your end all be all. You thought that somebody was your happiness. But baby, only God knew better. Sometimes we think what's for us, really not for us. Sometimes you think what's your happiness, what's going to bring you happiness and joy, only end up bringing you misery and pain. And sometimes God will cut it short. Say, I know that you're hurt right now, but oh baby, had I let you stay in that situation, had that person not rejected you, or had you not walked away from that person, God is saying, oh boy, don't you know the hurt and the pain that you could experience? I did you a favor. I saved you from further damage. Because you could have been damaged so much more than what you are. So I cut it short. It was for your protection. You may not understand it now, but with time, you will understand with time, although you don't understand it now. See, with the Magician here, you're manifesting a cycle to close. Or whatever, or you're manifesting something new, but this cycle has to close. Okay? You don't want somebody who wants to share themselves with everybody. Because when a person shares themselves with everybody, it's spiritual. Because now a person creates soul ties. And what you don't want to do is you don't want to lay down with somebody who lay down with everybody and create different soul ties. And now they get in different attachments to them. Because see, now when you start getting different attachments, now it creates problems in your life. Because sometimes people lay down with people and take on their karma. You don't want to take on nobody else's karma. It's a spiritual thing. Everything in this world is spiritual. People don't realize that. Because everybody's so busy into trying to chase the bag and chase the money and trying to be superficial and chase the cars and the big houses that nobody see things on a spiritual level. You got to be careful who you lay with, because people have attachments. And those attachments could bring you destruction. Those attachments can bring around entities. It's entities that'll be attached to people that can bring destruction in your life. You got people who are cursed. People land with cursed people, and now they have destroyed the path that God has set for them. See, understand that God can have you destined for greatness, but based on the choices that you make and what you choose, because we have what you call free will, right? Permissive will, free will. You're able to choose in life your path, right? You can destroy your own future by keep trying to hold on to something that God said, I said let go of. Because it's something that I know about that person that you don't know. We got the Page of Pentacles here. With Karma, somebody is just a page. This is somebody who's childish. They're very immature, irresponsible. Pages represent children in the deck. What you gonna do with somebody that you gotta treat like your child? You see what I'm saying? What you gonna do with somebody that's young-minded, that's immature, don't know nothing about bills and responsibilities in life? All they know about is running the streets. Or all they know about is chasing the next man with the biggest bag. What they gonna do for you? Because it's all fucked up out here in this world. Because hoes chasing the money and niggas chasing the ass. Nobody is in nothing for genuine love. Everybody is out to get something. Everybody is out to gain something. Nothing is genuine. Everybody is out for themselves. Nobody truly care about nobody no more. That's the world we living in today. Nobody got a soul on them. This is somebody who was not aligned with you, so they couldn't go. They couldn't go where you going. Self-indulgence here. We got the somebody was only a stalemate in your life. Somebody was only holding you up in your life, keeping you stuck in confusion, keeping you an option. See, a lot of times we wonder why we keep going through the same cycles. We wonder why they ain't God. You hear my prayers? You hear me talking to you? When it's going to be my time? When you going to release me from all this struggle and all this pain? Sometimes you are holding yourself up because you're holding on to something that cannot go with you. The blessing that you have is not to be shared with that person. So you wonder why you keep going through the same thing. You feel like you're experiencing stagnation in your life. Like nothing is moving in your life. Like you feel like you're in a place of stagnation. No doors are opening because you're holding on to some shit. Attachments. Holding on to attachments that you need to let go of. Because it's not meant to go where you're going. You holding your own stuff up from what? Your 10 of Cups. Your 10 of Cups. That's overall happiness. I love the 10 of Cups more than I love the 10 of Pentacles. Why? Because the 10 of Pentacles represents stability, legacy, wealth. That's more of material gains. But the 10 of Cups, it's emotional fulfillment on every level. That means in your work, your relationship, your job, your money. You're emotionally satisfied with the money you're making, with the family you have. It's happiness. It's also security. It's emotional stability. It's a happy home. It's your end all be all. True domestic bliss. Because you don't want you don't want money in life, but you miserable. Nah. You want to be satisfied with what it is that you're doing. That's what I have for you. Don't forget to like, comment, share. I love you guys. Bye.